Uh, does anyone want to volunteer to read last week's rundown? I didn't see it. Is it long?
No, it's
What
just
does it
No,
like
look
it's not.
bullet points.
It's
Okay.
yeah, it's like an outline.
I don't mind reading it.
Okay, thank you.
All good. After provoking two Armor Knights, Onvir ran back towards the group. Uvlol closes the door behind Onvir, and the two ran across the bridge. Astral flipped over the lever, removing the bridge behind them. The two Armor Knights burst into the room and try and jump the gap. The first one does so successfully, but the second one falls short and struggles to get over the ledge. Otto, using their Eldritch Blast, manages to push the struggling Armor Knight off the ledge into the pit below. The party starts to bring down the other Armor Knight, and Dosha lands the killing blow. Soon after the Armor Knight dies, the Armor Knight from the pit finishes climbing out of the pit. Otto pushes the Armor Knight down the pit again and kills it with the fall. Dosha checks that the floor is clear of demon presence for now, and we brought the gnolls to the large room. Astral led the group down the side passage they found, and Otto sent Rampti to scout out past a door revealing a side passage into the Drow's portion of the prison. Whilst making our way to the statue room, the group found a pressure plate for a trap. Astral came up with a plan to get past the trap. Astral asked Otto to blast him with Otto's Eldritch Blast to push him over the trap to find a way to disable it on the other side. Whilst this was happening, Harson was able to hear the approach of Drow from around the corner behind them. Only time will tell what awaits them for this encounter.
Alright, thank you for that. Just give me one moment.
See, I went and got the mouse, and dag nabbit, the battery's dead.
Wait, you don't have a mouse that just like plugs into your computer?
No,
Oh, it's like a wireless. I see.
I actually
I thought I
do.
was the only one who had that.
I do have a gaming mouse, but my laptop doesn't have a USB port, so I'd have to go get an adapter to plug it in. And I never. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. We were just talking about it, so I mentioned it. But I don't ever tend to use a wireless mouse because I find they sometimes get weird when you're gaming. Which I like to have that precision.
I'm 50-50 because sometimes the cable just gets really annoying if it's a long one.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't usually have that problem, but I know what you're talking about for sure on some of my older computer setups.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't had a mouse like that for a while, but I remember them old ones that had like an almost meter-long cable and it'd always get tangled up in stuff.
Yeah. Alright, oh, by the way, I added a bunch of buttons to some of you for resource tracking. I think I got everyone who's playing today, so you might notice some new macros. If you press those, it'll minus one of the resources and record it in the log, just so there's more of a transparent view of what's going on with like resource management. It's more for me than for you, just so I kind of have an idea of where everyone's at as we go.
That's fair.
So yeah, let's get back into it.
Remind me, have we had a rest since I got this fancy little tentacle rod?
I believe we had a short one.
Yeah.
Was I able to attune during a short rest?
Yeah, that's.
Or do I have to wait for long?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone attuned to all their things.
Excellent. I will see if I can make use of this very weird magic item.
Uvlol now has a mullet
Yeah, I tuned to the profile.
because he was able to attune.
Yeah, he tuned to the hat disguise and gave himself a mullet. And Astral
Weird elf.
tuned to his cloak.
Okay. So Onvir, you would be the first to act as that Drow stepped around the corner, hearing some noise from, I think it was casting or something that happened, but what do you
Eldritch
want to do?
Blast.
Or yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, probably would have been that. I can already tell this might go a bad way, so I'm just gonna Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
Good old channel divinity.
So you summon forth your Twilight Sanctuary, surrounding. Oh, and don't mind me rolling. It's just that for the ammo tracking, it has to roll something, or it gets
Oh, that's
something.
okay.
But
Too
the
easy.
numbers don't mean anything. So you summon your shadowy aura, engulfing everyone in the area. Anything else?
And for my bonus action. God, what spells do I actually have? I will
I don't have
do
any.
not moonbeam. Sorry, that's an action. Spiritual weapon is the one I meant.
Alright, so you chant casting spiritual weapon. And I think there is a mark for that now, if you look at the CM.
Whereabouts?
The Combat Master, it is down. It's alphabetical order. It's just basically different timers. That's all the mark does, is so you can have multiple timers going.
Ooh, easy. Where's this? Where is the combat? I don't see it.
You should have seen it in the chat. Did you not see it?
No, it didn't pop up for me, but that
Alright.
might have
The
been
fact
because-
that we started this, we rolled for
Yeah.
initiative last
Oh, yeah,
game
yeah,
could have
that's
been.
true. This is a continuation. So it is this mark. Just
Okay.
FYI. Just a yellow lightning bolt. Alright, so you cast that. Go ahead and click the spell button to cast the spell and roll the attack. Since it's the first round, you can cast it and it'll minus the spell slot.
I am trying to, but it's not apparently wanting to.
Oh.
I'm clicking it the same way I always have, but it's not actually wanting to roll. It's just doing the... I'll just manually minus it.
Alright, so you clicked Spiritual
Yeah.
Weapon, which is second
I think-
level. Here, let me try it. Spiritual Weapon. That is a
That's-
little odd.
Oh, I have one set up in my
Alright, well, yeah, you can manually minus it. You can delete it and pull it back in from the compendium. That might fix it.
I miss like a bastard anyway.
Yeah. So he is definitely surprised seeing you all there. As the spiritual weapon appears and flies at the drow, he jumps back, looking very worried. That's it for Anvir. Eldwin is not here. Onyx.
Okay. First thing I want to do is there anyone who chose not to benefit from the short rest that we? I know that we weren't sure it was going to be everybody.
Would you know that?
I don't know, but it matters for the healer feat because the way it's worded, it's actually it matters whether or not the target had a short rest. Creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short or long rest. So, and it's not something I paid attention to, but I thought about it after the end of last session that not everybody benefited from that short rest.
Who didn't benefit?
I think
You all
everyone
remember?
benefited. I thought.
Did everyone
I
spend?
Oh, everyone did it? Okay,
Yeah.
I think
so,
good.
Did anyone not spend a short rest last time? That would be the question.
I definitely did.
Okay. So we'll assume everyone
All right,
did
good.
since no one's saying it.
Fair enough. Does it look like this drow is thinking about running away?
Probably. He just saw all of you and you attacked him, so he's most likely going to flee at this point.
Yep, I'm casting Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Alright. So go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating.
And where is that? Hmm, 15, 20, 25. All right, and since I can dash on this bonus action as well, I'll go ahead and circle around him. Do I see anything else down the hallway? Anyone else?
Nope. Hallway is empty.
All right. And I'll tell Hassan to come up with me, and I'll go ahead and attack.
Okay. 19 will strike him as he avoids the spiritual weapon. You move around, cutting him as you do, dealing 7 damage. And he is looking like he is wounded from that.
Oh, okay. Second attack.
21 will strike.
I don't know if I
And
should be feeling bad about this.
I'm thinking to myself, yeah, sorry, we wasted some spells. Here we go.
Alright. Oh! He goes down as you cut into him, piercing his armor.
Shoot.
And doesn't seem like anyone else heard anything.
Anyone else think that was suspiciously easy?
What do you want?
I'll start dragging the body around the corner.
Okay. You move the body out of line of sight.
Rompty sees that sweet, sweet twilight circle and comes closer before it goes away.
Yeah, so I guess you could roll 10 rounds for everyone and see if anyone doesn't get the highest amount.
Yep.
Or
Like,
however many rounds you have left. I guess it would be 10 because you just cast it.
Just started.
If Anvir gets a little
except
closer
Astral.
to the trap, if Anvir gets a little closer to the trap and Astral gets a little closer on the other side, then you can catch Astral.
So what you could do, just roll 10d6 and see if you don't get a 6. And if you don't get a 6, just say the highest number is what you give that person. Because I assume everyone wants to benefit from this, since you use
That
the
is true.
resource.
I have no idea what that is, and I'm disabling this.
Yeah, it would be
Which-
everyone but Astral, because he's over there.
Yeah, you're too far away.
Alright, so Astral,
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the drow get taken down, you just kind of shrug and go back to what you were doing. So the
So we'll go. Otto.
box is here.
Otto got a 6. Rumpty. Rumpty got a 6. Otto. Not Otto, Onyx. There's a 6 in there.
So what's
Awesome.
your highest amount with 6? Is that 14?
14, yeah.
Okay, so that would be 14 temp HP.
Arson also got a 6. Yeah, there's a 6 in all of those. So everyone but Astral gets 14 temp.
Okay, and then
If you move over,
Oh yeah, I got a roll for me as well. I forgot about me.
And can we
Yeah,
go ahead and
There's
give it to
5 in there.
Can we go ahead and give it to Eldwin in the background?
Oh yeah. Could we?
Oh look, that last one was a good roll. No ones. Oh, those last two.
Yeah, I can put it on his sheet. So Astral, you came over here. I need an investigation if you're trying to figure out how to open this little panel on the wall.
Okay. Ooh.
So with a 14, you do figure out, it's not too difficult, you figure out how to get it open, and you see there are 2 buttons inside. However, it also looks like this will access the mechanism. So you can try to disable the wires behind the buttons, which you assume will turn off the trap in this hallway. You don't know for sure this is for this trap, but you would assume.
I do that.
Alright, give me a Thieves' Tools check.
39.
Of course you do, Onyx.
So with a 29, you believe it should be disabled.
Shall we put the body in on the other side of the trapdoor that we came through? Or the secret passage?
Yes.
First, do I find anything of value?
This guy
Yes, priorities.
probably had a couple of gold pieces on him.
No, he didn't.
All right. Well,
I found nothing.
he had 5 gold pieces. He also
Hmm.
has some armaments, which include a hand crossbow. Weird. Is that a melee weapon? That seems wrong.
I was about to say, wasn't this guy literally called like the sword something?
No,
What
this
is-
was not that guy. This was just
Okay.
some soldier. Yeah, he's supposed to have a short sword. I wonder why the sheet doesn't have. So he has a short sword, a hand crossbow, and a chain shirt, as well as some crossbow bolts that look like they have been poisoned.
What kind of check would I make to see if the trap's been disabled?
Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to tell unless you try to set it off.
How many crossbow bolts?
There are 10 of them. However, if you try to handle them without knowledge of a poisoner's kit, you might poison yourself.
I think I have knowledge of a poisoner's kit. Hang on, let me confirm. Oh no, I don't. It's one of the few I don't.
Would you like me to use my mage hand to handle them?
Just
put them
in
in
general,
safe?
if you try to use them in a crossbow. So,
Oh, that
yeah,
would
if
make
you
sense.
try to use them if you're not proficient with poison, you might poison yourself. So,
Well,
they're
your
dangerous to
mage hand
use.
could preload the crossbow. You'd only get the one shot during combat with those
Yeah.
bolts, but
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know who has a crossbow.
I do.
Yes.
But I don't know that I want to handle poison.
That's a spiritual weapon would poof away.
Just the DM.
Yes.
Is there a sweat under the trap, like a landline? How there's normally a sweat you can disable the wires? Is there anything like that for this trap?
No, it doesn't look like you can access the area under the pressure plates. But like
So
I
the
said,
only way to tell is set it off.
yeah, I mean, you could try to set it off. You could just assume it's disabled. Unfortunately, yeah, you think it was disabled because it looked like those buttons were attached to this trap, but it's hard to be certain.
anybody have a pole arm that can just kind of press on the plate without stepping on it?
Yes. Hang on a second. Who's got the glaive now?
Uvo?
I think we gave that to our. What was this? Our Kurdian?
Oh, did someone leave with it?
Arcadian is still in the background. I don't think he's left the group yet. I believe he's up with your survivors watching them.
Okay.
He's
Well,
helping
they
guard
do
the
that.
prisoners.
While they do that, I take out my trigger, I dump the arrows out, and just slightly press on it to see if it can trigger and sound the alarm.
It clicks, but nothing happens.
Okay, looks like we're fine. And I'll put the arrows back in my holster and back in the trigger and put it in the place it was.
Okay.
I don't
I
like
just-
how easy that fight was.
I mean,
Well,
You have a
It's
point
just
there.
a sentry, yeah.
There was only
There's-
one person. Wasn't there meant to be like a lot more than that, Astral?
Oh, if he'd had a chance to sound the alarm, there probably would have been.
Yeah, remember he said they were spaced out somewhat so that they could alert the others. We just got him too fast for him to alert the others.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be more people here.
Okay.
But it looks like the trap is safe to step on. As I go down the hallway to see if anyone's coming from that way.
Not so far. You look to the south, but all the doors are closed. Doesn't seem like anyone's in the hallway at the moment.
Can I stealth my way up to here and try to hear if anyone's in the door?
Sure. Give me a stealth
inside.
check.
29.
Well, 16, because you have.
I have the hood up.
disadvantage.
Does he have this?
Yeah, he's got exhaustion, or at least according to
Oh,
his
I do.
according to his token.
Yeah, that's
he
right.
does.
He does.
That's right. Yeah.
But 16 is still fairly quiet. So you sneak towards the door. You would hear. Do you you speak Elven, right?
Should, yes.
So you hear
I do.
what sounds like the wizard speaking to someone.
So I can't tell what the conversation is, but they are speaking to each other.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I say in my head, since I still have the mind link up, down the hall where the wizard is, he's speaking to someone. I cannot hear who it is or what they're saying, but they're in here. Be careful.
Who is that? Me and Otto hear that?
Whoever has the mind link.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's me.
I thought we had icons,
be,
but they're gone now.
It should be
I think
marked.
they left.
It should be marked on the spell if you put it down on the long-term spell stuff.
I think I switched back to auto. No, wait. We have one on the upstairs to see if anyone's coming. I remember that. And I think it's Anvir and Onyx who has the.
It is on the extended effects, but it doesn't say who it was cast on.
I know it's definitely me. I just don't remember I think it was Eldwood,
Yeah,
who's not technically here at the moment.
it might have been. It was you, the upstairs, and it was either Onyx or Eldrin.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Eldwood.
So what does so I guess Eldwin would tell you what he's saying.
Yeah. And me. I kind of want to sneak up a bit closer.
So as you're there, Astral, you hear footsteps coming from down the hallway.
I stealthily, quickly get my way back here,
Give me a
Passing-
stealth check.
pressing his name and say, "Come on, hurry."
And Anvir, I need a stealth check from you too.
Yeah, I can do that.
15.
$21.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
me.
you carefully move back as another drow comes walking down the hall this way. He doesn't seem
Rump.
to notice you as he goes up to the door and unlocks it and pushes one
Which
of the...
one?
Hmm?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, you hear him unlock the door. and then walk through as it clicks again, locking itself.
So, am I remembering correctly that one of the drow previously looked straight at Ramti while she was invisible and saw her?
No.
You think?
Or am I thinking of a different creature?
Well, I mean, you turned her into a bat, and it flew past the drow, and the drow heard the noise.
Oh, I was thinking of something else before that, but okay, maybe. All right, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I am making my way back stealthily and trying to hear something inside.
I would
Try to.
Astral. I would be communicating through his brain thing.
Was there this much blood in this hallway before? I can see a fair amount of blood on the floor.
Just like what Ramti found in the other hallway.
I'm assuming no, Mr. DM.
No, there was blood there before. There was a fight, and it hasn't really been cleaned up.
I say that to them. And mine rank.
Oh. Seem like
19
charming
on
people.
Stealth.
So give me a perception check if you're trying to listen at the door.
Can I tap Otto on the back and say, "Don't worry, it's me," and then use my head of disguise to transform into a drow?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Any particular drow?
The one we just killed? That seems
Sure,
like a good
yeah.
choice.
But I did get to see that one, and I think it's either that or Astral. So I think the one we just killed is a good idea.
Okay. So Astral,
Everyone and
you
well-
hear more talking inside the room, but you can't make out words.
Does it now sound like a three-way conversation or a two-way conversation with one extra?
With a 13, you think that, yeah, the three of them might be talking.
I'm gonna try to keep on listening in, but if any one of them come, I will mind rank saying they're coming out possibly and stealth my way back.
I also was gonna try and listen at the door.
Okay, so you sneak up. Give me another stealth check.
20.
Doing better than me because I had disadvantage.
So when you get there, you no longer hear any talking. It sounds like maybe someone is mixing something. Like mixing two liquids together.
I say to Anvir inside my head, give me a second, I have a plan. Excuse me. I go find Otto in the bath there.
I'm still just listening at the door to make sure nothing weird happens.
Yeah, I say to Otto, if I open the door, can you get, sorry, I don't know the thing's
Rumpty.
name, the
Ramti.
Wonty's name. Can you get him inside invisible and, well, tell us what you see?
Woohoo! Sure. Lou, is there enough room under the door for the millipede to get through, or the centipede?
Yeah, probably in bug form, maybe.
If so, then Ramti will take centipede form and crawl under the door.
Yeah, alright.
A 30 when
And-
I came from here to there.
Otto will lean against the wall and leave his senses and reuse Ramti's senses.
Now make my way back. Do I need to make another stealth check?
Yeah, sure, if you're going back again.
18.
So 14.
Well, he has advantage as well because the cloak. So wouldn't it just be a
Oh,
straight roll?
right. So that does the cloak do sight or sound? Because this would be sound based.
The quote just, I think it just gives me advantage on stealth checks.
I think it is actually sight, but let me double check. Cloak of Elvenkind.
Sorry, wrong cloak.
Check's made to see you.
Yeah, it's more sight based. The boots, I believe, are the ones that give to sound.
Yeah,
based.
it's the combo together that just is flat
Yeah.
all the time.
So luckily it doesn't, like, you maybe stumbled a bit, but it doesn't sound like they heard you. They might just be busy doing their own things in there. So Otto is going to have Romty slip under the door and go into the room.
I'm assuming while invisible. It'd be
Yeah,
weird
she's-
for
hope so.
Yeah, she's
Because it
invisible
would
and,
be-
and she's a tiny bug. Yeah.
It would be weird for a insect to crawl from underneath the door and get squashed.
It's been known to happen.
Multiple times.
It's weird.
Oh god, why are there so many invisibilities?
They're invisible and invisible. There's
Everyone's
like 10. There's like 10 invisible creatures in there. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So Romty goes under the door, and she is invisible. And you are going to look through her eyes.
While she's doing that, I am making sure no one's coming down the hall. I'm watching out there.
Okay. So as Romty comes underneath the door, you would see one of the drow stop, turn around and sort of look over towards the door suspiciously. Give me a stealth check.
Come on. Oh well. For the enemy.
For
You got this.
Romty.
Come on, Rompty, roll well on stealth. You have advantage.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, do I have an advantage when I'm invisible? I don't know if that works.
No, it's a normal
That's
stealth check. So the drow wizard guy sort of looks over and would look right at you or at the bug.
Oh no. Oh, that won't do well.
And he is going to walk over towards Romty and probably try to just smash you. Step on
Would there
you.
be initiative? Would there be initiative involved here to see if I'm quicker?
Sure, we can roll initiative on your bug thing.
Bug thing. Nice.
Well, that didn't help. Oh no! Look at that.
So
Maybe it did.
as the wizard's coming over, you're just gonna skitter out real quick, I assume.
Yup, skitter right back under the door.
Okay.
Me and Astral are just standing out front, none the wiser. Just
Alright.
Otto will whisper to those that are near to him. She was seen. Hoo-hoo.
You think? Do you have knowledge of Arcana, Otto?
Yes.
So you think it was more than just seeing? You would guess the wizard may have had some sort of detection or alarm spell up. Because he looked over just as the bug came under the door.
Magic user knew she was there. Hoo-hoo. Ramti will become visible. She's going to go back to quasi form, become visible so that Anvir and Astral can see her as she is kind of freaked out by this experience and runs back up to Otto.
Okay, so Otto drops sight.
Yeah, once she rounds the corner.
Okay. But yeah, you think the wizard in there probably just went back to what he was doing.
So Astral and Anvir, you just saw Ramti in her monkey form, like, run to Otto. So I don't know if you want to follow or not.
I'm wondering, Mr. DM, how long would it take me to go from the secret room we came out of, upstairs, through the hallway, and come out the front door, to where the two guards are?
I mean, probably take a couple of minutes just to go around. And I need a d20 roll, actually.
Oh.
Because it's been a while. You guys have been standing in the hallway. Alright, things remain quiet.
So I think that Eldwin is up here with the rest of us, and he has the mind link, so Otto will make sure Eldwin learns what happened with Rompty, so that then Anvir and Astral can learn as well, so they're not completely in the dark, since they didn't follow Rompty to get the news.
Well, yeah, they just saw Rompty skitter under the door, then quickly skitter back out. Though they probably heard the footsteps as the drow approached.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought they were going to follow so we could chat, but since they're down there, since Eldwin has the mind link, I'll share it that way.
Alright, Eldwin relay the message.
Would I know if the wizard has, like, their own version of the mind room with the two guards at the door? The front door?
You never really talked to him about psychic abilities, but you would guess maybe not? Probably not?
I whispered to Anvir, follow me back. I think I have a plan, if you want to take it.
Sure.
And I fall back using stealth.
Alright.
Come on. Good roll. 20.
Yeah, you're fine. Anvir, go ahead and give me a roll. Eldwin says, so where are we trying to get to exactly? Or, that was a little bit of noise.
I'd have an eventually rolled like twice.
I quickly say, I think I have a plan. I'm going to distract them. If I can get inside and unlock the door, follow after me, and we can try to ambush them.
Alright, well, they didn't seem to come out. For either they didn't think it was worth investigating, or they just assumed it was another drow walking around.
Yeah, I say that to them, and I'll say, I'm gonna go up to that door, knock on it, and make up some bullshit excuse. And try to make my way inside.
Well, are we trying to fight all the drow here, or were we trying to sneak past them?
Well, it seems like a few minutes ago, yeah, I wanted to fight them all.
He says,
Here's the thing.
I had no opinion. We just were seen by a drow and everyone attacked.
Here's the thing, they don't seem exactly like nice people, and if we leave them alive, there's a chance they'll cause trouble for the cultists and Minotaurs up top.
Can I help you, Astral? I'm wearing a cool new outfit, so I might be able to stand next to you, be a little more convincing.
Would I know, would that be convincing? His little disguise?
I mean, he looks like the guard you just killed.
Okay, well, let me change my question. Would I know if the guard, that specific guard, comes over here?
No, you don't know what his patrol patterns are. You assumed he may have just been walking around the halls. I mean, he didn't look like he was patrolling. He probably just heard a noise and went to check it out.
If you would want to try, be my guest, but we need to figure out a plan if we are planning to ambush them.
Woohoo, if we are planning to fight them, let's just barge in.
That. I mean,
Good way to get fireballed again.
hear me out. There's that. And also, if you really do want to try that, I could make it look like y'all are attacking me and I got forced in there.
I
So
think what
instead
Otto
of
is saying is
thinking
that
like I'm on this
if we
side,
have the element, I think
Oh,
what
sorry.
Otto's saying is if we have the element of surprise, we should take advantage of that.
Yes.
And
Always
not
the
split
wise
up.
one.
Rather than reveal ourselves, you know,
to be fair,
before
they
making
know
an
who I
attack, if
am
we just
and they
jump
trust
them.
me. They know who the god in quotes is.
Sorry, what was that about again? That just seemed very cryptic and ominous is all.
Which part?
The god bit.
Bard,
God.
aka Uvlol.
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought you said god. I was so confused.
I mean, if you want, we can try to sneak in there and I can try to get a sneak attack onto the wizard, then the rest of you come in.
Well, we've already shown that we can sneak up to the door and hang about outside it without, as long as we don't make too much noise, without attracting attention. So we can all be staged to go in no matter how we gain access.
Well,
And I do have my magic hand that can open the door from a distance.
Wasn't it locked though?
Did we try it?
Well, someone unlocked it, and then we heard it click again.
Oh, when they came in. Okay.
So
Well, I'm fine with Astral or Uvlol or both of them going first to gain access. But I don't think there should be a delay with us following up too much behind them and being separated for a
Yes.
time.
Then let us go.
Time for murder.
Stealth.
I mean, what?
I am making my way up there stealthily.
Okay.
I'll let Astral go first and follow behind a few feet. Or well, once he gets to the
I
door,
will.
then I'll start approaching
I
Okay.
so
then
that I
pop
don't
down the
mess up his
hood.
stealth.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
So you stealth down there with a 16, making a little noise, but
20.
again, well, it'd still be a disadvantage because it's
We had this
straight roll.
conversation. We just had this
it is
conversation.
sound
It's
based. You would have to be sight based for the
shit.
advantage. But yeah, it's pretty quiet. They don't seem to notice, or if they do, they don't come out.
Evolve, follow my lead, do not say anything unless fast.
Uvlo,
Give
you're
the
going
thumbs
down
up.
too, right?
I'm gonna stay where I am and wait for Astral to do something.
Okay. So Astral, you go up to the door. You're a little surprised because usually this door is unlocked. It's not normal that the wizard locks the door to this room.
And then knock on the door and say, "It's Astral here. I have news."
There is a moment of quiet. I assume you used Elven.
Yeah.
There's a moment of quiet, and then the door is pushed open by one of the drow. He says, "Come in." Just kind of walks back over this way a little.
He does Astral does like a top of the morning sort of thing. Good morning.
Oh,
How
and
are
this
you all?
area is lit up. I forgot to say that. There are light sources in here.
Hey, I can't see. I fucking have dark vision. There we go.
Yeah, there's one on the torches on the north and south wall that they lit up. So as you come in, he kind of walks back over to this door, or walks over to the door. The wizard turns towards you. He says, "What do you have to report?"
Well, so, do you want the long story or the short story?
I'm going
Is the
to,
door ajar? Is the door ajar or
It's slightly open. He didn't close it or lock it yet.
which side does it open from?
It opens out into the hall.
I mean,
Uh,
is the crack towards
us or is it
towards us where we'll be approaching, or is it down this way?
It is down this way.
Okay.
So the wizard just stares at you for a moment.
I'm going.
and-
Would I be able to whisper to Anvir to ask him? Have you seen a signal yet?
When are we coming in?
No. I'm just mentally talking to Astral, just like, wait, when are we meant to come in?
Wait. I say this in my head.
And he says, "Tell me what you've seen."
Well, when I went upstairs, one of them of the party tragically died down a pit. It got pushed. Along with all the demons slaughtered. Apparently they hid their true power from me.
He says, one of these humans was slaughtered.
Yes, and this is where I got this book. Honestly, it looks pretty good on me. But all the demons were slaughtered, and all of the other humans have gone. I couldn't find them upstairs.
He says, so you don't know where they are right now,
I do not.
but you know they've lost some of their number. Well, I suppose that's
One of them.
That's
yes.
fortunate then. Which demons did they fight?
Well, from what I could tell, there was 2 horses, one of them in the pit, dead, and I couldn't recall any others, but those 2 I did see the bodies of.
Well, that's strange. I wouldn't think. I don't think we've noticed any horse demons to where they came from. This was on the 2nd floor.
On the 3rd.
Oh, they went up to the 3rd. Wonder what their business.
Though
up
I
there
will
was.
tell you, there was another battle. What demons were there, I'm not sure, but there is definitely marks of a battle.
He says it's a little unsettling. I'm curious as to where these new demons have come from and what their purpose is. He says, well, I knew the 3rd floor was dangerous, but we have no reason to go up there. We'll continue our operations here. He says, that's all. You may go, Astral. I'll call upon you if I need your services again. And he kind of shoos you away.
So he turns his back to me.
Yeah.
I throw my dagger and at the same time I mind wink say, go.
Alright, give me initiative rolls.
Hey. I didn't select my token.
Elf.
Still good.
Wah.
Has it been 10 minutes since the previous battle?
It has not.
Alright, I still have Expeditious Retreat.
Probably, I'll say you have it for the remainder of this battle.
Okay.
Okay, so the first act is going to be Astral probably kicking things off. Because everyone else would be surprised, including your own team. So yeah, Warrior is surprised, Onyx is surprised, or Onyx.
We were all like poised, waiting for the word to dash, but we're still surprised.
Surprised in
Well,
the
he
fact
threw the
that
dagger.
he threw the dagger, and you didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw the dagger before he said go.
Yeah.
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 So Uglol, Otto, Romti. All right. So Astral, you grab your dagger from your belt.
No, it's the psychic dagger.
Oh right.
Just manifest it.
So you just kind of motion your hand as you hurl the dagger. Go ahead and make an attack roll. 13 actually would not be enough, as it dissipates off of a magical shielding. He turns around in surprise and says, "What are you doing?" But I think you get a second shot, right?
I do.
Section
Yeah.
shot.
Okay.
God.
10, oof, no. So once again, it sort of strikes his magical armor that he has up and does not affect him. Anything else?
You know what? I'll take the opportunity attack and move.
This guy does not have weapons out. And he's not going to use his Oppie to punch you, because he might need it for something else. So he watches you suspiciously as you do that, because he didn't see the dagger. He just saw the wizard get angry and look at you. But he might know what that throwing motion meant. All right, so Onyx, you've heard the go, 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 go.
Actually, I wouldn't
Or wait,
have heard
no,
it
that's
because I
right.
don't
You
think I
wouldn't
have.
heard it. That's true.
I don't have the mind link.
Yeah.
So I'm still surprised.
Yeah. So you'd be surprised.
On field.
The drow in the room is also surprised. And now to the top of the round, the drow elite warrior is going to draw his blades, or at least draw his blade as an item interaction. And he says in Elven, "How dare you?" And he is going to approach Astral. He's gonna grab you, or at least attempt to.
Oh,
And
interesting.
he says, well, actually, he's just going to walk up to you. He's not going to grab you. He walks up to you and readies an action and says, should I kill him? Ending his turn. Anvir.
I walk 20 feet upwards.
Mm-hmm.
I see two people.
Yeah, the door is slightly open, but you can see a couple of people in the room. And actually, at this point, they could see you. So the drow mage looks out at you and is a bit surprised. What are you gonna do? Not surprised isn't a condition, but like, what the hell?
I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do a third level hold person
Ooh.
to target two people.
Okay, so you begin chanting. As you do, the wizard is going to. Can he do this? Hang on. What's he got?
Please don't tell me he has counter spell.
Probably.
No, surprisingly, he does not.
What?
So yeah, you attempt to cast Hold Person, which would succeed, giving some saving throws, I believe.
2 wisdom saving throws. Well, 1 each, but 16 to beat.
Okay, so the mage, the wisdom save, in theory, is pretty good at this type of save.
In theory.
In theory, we are good at
Dangerous
so many
place.
things.
Dangerous.
I mean, Tagrin.
And this isn't a charm, right?
Paralyzed, I believe.
Yeah, this is paralyzed.
Paralyzed, okay. Wisdom.
You
Okay,
can't fight as ancestry this.
no.
Oof.
Does not roll very well.
Oh no. That's not good for him.
No.
Wow, that's surprising he doesn't have more of a bonus to his wisdom save.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alright.
say, only +1 there.
So he is held, paralyzed as you cast the spell. Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating.
And the other one has to do a save as well, because I upcast it.
So that is a wisdom save. 15?
Nope. Just misses, 16.
Okay, so he is paralyzed as well. Upon hearing the chanting, the Blade Master looks at you, Astral, and says, "What have you done?" As he is going to use his reaction and stab you.
I was gonna quickly also just yell out, "I've stopped 2 of them!"
So he spends his reaction, and he is going to use his short sword. He can't multi-attack because it was readied. But he would miss you. And I just realized that's whispering, but he would miss you.
Could I make a deception check to, or would this be on my turn? Make a deception
you
check
could-
to make it look like.
So you
make
could
it look like I've been mind controlled.
you could do that on your turn. Do you have Arcana or anything that would tell you about mind control?
Arcana proficiency, yeah.
Arcana, okay. What is going on?
I do like how the paralyzed icon is a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Of course it has to be!
So that is Anvir. The Drow Mage goes.
I was gonna move.
Or wait, sorry, Anvir. What are you gonna do? You use your action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move back up here. And that was it.
Alright, so he is going to attempt. He wouldn't get anything for his turn, but he would get to attempt another wisdom save.
And know that I am looking up something.
Yeah, I guess he's not a true wizard. So he will make his save.
Quit trashing Mr. DM. I'm sorry for interrupting
Oh.
you. But
Ooh! Damn!
Alright.
So he
Oh.
is no longer paralyzed, but that is at the end of his turn. Yeah, what's your question?
could I use since it says no action with Triad, would it have to be on my turn to use Psychic Whispers?
Well, so for speaking generally, you are supposed to do it on your turn, just like normal communication. Like any type of communication is supposed to be on your turn that you do it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so that's it for him. Uvlo.
It just means you don't have to expend any time, really, to do it.
Let's get there. That's 15, 20, and
See you, and they're like, "Thank God, one of the guards has come!"
Yeah, so, yeah, you run in looking like a guard. Hup, hup,
that's
hup, hup.
20,
Which one's the mage? This one or that one?
25.
This
Ooh,
one.
there's a lot of ugly guys here.
They're like purple.
And this one's the only one that's paralyzed. Would I be able to tell that?
Yeah, he looks stiff and he's just standing there.
Cool. I'm
The other guy's
gonna
moving
try to
around.
thorn whip
So you
this
chant,
guy.
casting a thorn whip. Once again, the wizard kind of doing a what the fuck as the guard throws a thorn whip at him. 15, I believe, is what you need to hit him.
It'd be 21 because he's paralyzed.
He's not paralyzed.
Oh.
guy's not
It is
paralyzed.
this one.
Ah, sorry. I thought he said he was going for the paralyzed guy. That's my bad.
He said the mage, but yeah. 15 would strike him. Oh. So what do you do?
And
And give me
sorry.
the. Usually you want to give me the spell description first.
Yep, sorry about that.
That's fine. So you deal 7 piercing. You gonna pull him?
Whopping. Absolutely.
Okay, so he goes 5, 10 towards you.
Cool.
And anything else?
I guess I will just scoot up next to him. And I think that'll be my turn.
Otto.
Otto is going to move as far as he can, which is not going to be very far.
I think that's it.
Up. You still have your action, right?
Of course, yeah. And bonus action. And item interaction. All I've done is move. I think, though, I'll go ahead and dash
Yeah.
down to... I'm gonna E-blast.
You can.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'll continue. You're right. I forgot I just dashed. So I will continue my movement. I was planning to kind of come down here so that I was kind of
Yeah, and you can still see
hidden,
him
but
from there.
yeah.
So
But I think I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'll stay here so I don't have as far to run next time. All right, that's what I'll do.
Need that second rogue level.
So Otto goes prancing down the hallway, and unfortunately it's a little too far. You don't have time to get off the blast just yet. Rumty.
Well,
Rumty, did you give her any commands yet?
I don't. No, she acts on her own. I don't. It's not like bonus action commands or anything like it is with Watson. I
Yeah,
actually was
but-
considering.
I mean, you haven't given her any commands though, like told her what to do.
Well, no, because I'm not done with Otto's turn. I'm going to
Oh.
bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
Oh.
That's actually 3rd level because Warlock.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you any more bonus, but yeah, you do.
My Roll20 just rebooted. Hang on.
F.
Well, I'm gonna go up to where that grate was, and that's gonna be Otto's turn. And then Ramti was gonna run 40 feet and see if she could get.
So that's actually a cage. That wasn't a grate. Did you want to poof
Oh,
next
then-
to the cage?
I don't want to be engaged with the knoll, but yeah. Is the knoll seem
The knoll is tied
hostile?
up. He does not seem like he is with the dragon.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'll poof right next to the cage. Yeah.
Okay. Poof. And Romti is just hanging out for now.
No, absolutely not. So Ramti's going to move. Given,
I don't know. You're not
She's
telling me
gonna
what
move
it's doing.
Well,
You have the definition
I literally had just completed Otto's turn and was taking a breath to begin Ramti's when you
Yo,
said
Otto in real
She's
life.
just
You're the
hanging out.
definition of
So,
Otto.
all right. For Romti to do anything, you have to let her know what you want her to do, or him. So usually on your turn, you would do like a mental command and say like, "Hey Romti, I want you to do this," but she didn't do that on your turn, which is why I was confused.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've never voiced it aloud because I assumed since I have a mental connection with my familiar that I was able to tell them what to do each turn, and that's the first time you've said I need to say it aloud. So I'll remember that from now on. But
All right.
like in the 2 years I've been playing with you, I didn't know that was required.
Because I believe you
Alright,
give
so
her...
she's going
anyway,
to-
go ahead.
It technically says that it acts of its own.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If I as Romty, because I'm an NPC, if Otto didn't say like, "Hey, what's going on?" then I would kind of act on my own accord. That's why I was
Okay,
asking.
so
Alright, so you're gonna tell Otto to come
Okay,
over
so-
here? Or sorry, Romty.
Tell Otto. Nice.
Did we lose Miri?
I think.
Still there, Mir?
I'm assuming so.
I wonder if she froze up.
no, it.
Welcome back.
I think
I
your
wasn't gone.
page is
I was-
lagging.
Literally every single time I touch my mic, someone else starts talking, so I just keep stopping and waiting. I have not. Yeah, you didn't lose me. I've heard everything. So I was actually going to try to do the Romty scare, but I thought there were. So there's only 1, 2, 3, correct?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Okay, so she'll now, well, let's try it. She'll drop her invisibility and try the scare on this guy right here.
Alright. So she runs up, or flies up. Or wait, runs
No,
up,
she's on foot. Yeah.
right? And poofs into being trying to frighten. So that is another wisdom save. He is indeed frightened of Romty. Oh,
What?
Yay.
Caught off guard by the little creature.
I think that's the only the second time that's ever worked. All right, that's Romty's turn.
Okay. So Astral.
First thing I do is I say in my head, I'm under the effects of charm person. Just roll with it.
Hang on, I think I froze up.
Oh, yep. F.
What's going on? Right, rejoining, just refreshing. Alright, so you say I'm under the effects of charm person to the elf?
No, to Mind Wing down here.
I think he's trying to say it to me and Eldwin through the mind.
Yeah. I do.
You're telling them you're under the effects of charm person?
Yes. My action, I would like to roll a whatever this would take to make it work like I'm under the effects of charm person.
So you're saying it to your allies, and you're trying to bluff your allies?
No, he wants us to play along.
Yeah, basically.
Uh,
Quote unquote under the effects of charm person.
So who are you telling the sword master?
He's telling. No, he's telling us because he wants us to play along. He's going to pretend like he's under charmer.
Oh, alright. So you say in your mind I'm under the effects of charm person, play along, or that I'm acting like I am.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, which would, be, or else they might think you actually are. Although it'd be a weird thing to say if you were charm personed. Because you wouldn't
I was so confused.
you
I was
wouldn't
like,
technically know. But okay,
why are you telling us this?
so you say that, and what else are you doing?
What would I have to do to make it look like I'm under the effects of charm person? To the elf in front of me. Deception?
It depends on if the elf in front of you even knows what charm person looks like. But possibly, yeah, some kind of deception check.
What? Why?
So
15?
15. Okay. So what exactly are you doing? Because that actually matters kind of more than what your bluff is, unless you're saying something to him.
Do I know what charm person the spell itself does?
If you have Arcana, you probably do.
Does someone have charm person to link it to me, since I don't know how to?
Well, you can probably just look it up in the compendium.
Oh, yeah.
Although at this point, yeah, you might need to give me your action. I don't know, but okay, you can take a look.
But the... Okay. So, really doesn't tell you how charm person is supposed to look.
Alright, so I need an action from you. You need to tell me what you're gonna do.
I am gonna take my blade and stab it in him and say, "Hi, friend." Like I have a roll charisma and I've just been charmed.
Okay, so you are going to make an attack with your psychic blade?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack.
20 guy?
Yeah,
Oh,
20.
no, 10.
No, you don't have disadvantage to attack rolls. Just
Oh,
to,
wait, no, that was
Just
poison.
ability.
Just to ability checks. So 23 would strike. Go ahead and, okay, so you do 7 points of damage. And I don't think you have sneak attack, right?
No.
Alright, so he takes 7 psychic as you attack his mind. Anything else?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. Where are you moving to?
Come around here and say to Otto, "Hi, Master."
Onyx.
All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll dash with my bonus action.
Don't you still have expeditious? Oh yeah, bonus action is
Yep.
what that expeditious does. I always think it just gives you a
Yep.
movement speed.
I will come around here to flank. This is the mage, I assume?
Yeah.
And I'll tell Hassan to come in with me as fast as he can. And I'll just swipe at the mage.
Alright. 22 is going to strike. Doing 9 points of damage. Anything else? Oh, 16. As a reaction,
No, second
he is
attack.
going to cast shield. Knocking the
Okay.
attack back.
That was an 18. That was an 18, but I assume that his shield is still good enough.
Yeah. 18 would still not be enough.
Alright. And then Hassan will come charging in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. But I can't give him an order, so he's just going to dodge.
Okay. So he comes rushing in, and then dodge is there. The drow goes. He is paralyzed. He does get another save at the end of his turn. No, he is still paralyzed. The warrior is going to move over this way. he will go for Uvlal.
Hassan will impose disadvantage.
Okay, so Hassan spends his reaction.
Thank you, Hassan.
And let me check something. Okay. So Uvlal, you are attacked. Shasha with 2 short sword attacks. The first one comes at you. 11, I assume, would miss.
Correct.
And the second one, 23. Shasha.
That is gonna hit, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Alright,
I think
so
I'll just take that hit.
you are struck for 6 piercing and 11 points of poison, so 17 points of damage.
Alright, maybe I shouldn't have.
I'd say you may regret that.
That is it for him. Anvir, you are now making a bit of noise. There's definitely some yelling and sword swinging. This may attract attention.
A bit closer to the door so I can actually see people. God. I think for right now, I really don't know what to do. I have 1 spell slot. I am going to Toll the Dead just the mage.
Okay.
So, wisdom saving throw.
The mage will attempt to resist.
I just gotta do something quickly, so I'm just gonna... That will be my turn if he saves or not. I'm just gonna roll the damage and then you can just continue from me.
Okay. Wisdom. No, he would fail, so he takes 16 damage, and he is looking wounded. Alright, so at this point, the mage has had enough of this stuff. He is going to begin chanting, casting a spell as he fades from sight.
Oh, that's annoying.
Also, he is doing
I'm just-
his concentration. And he is going to move 5, 10.
He can't.
Oh,
Doesn't he have to try to run away
We
from
can't
me
see
when he's
him now.
afraid of me?
Oh, right. Romti's there. So
Yeah.
never mind. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. You hear him moving, so you're pretty sure you know where he is. Moving to the back of the room somewhere, and he does something as a loud alarm sounds, filling the area with noise. That is it for him. Uvlal. Oh, end of his turn, he gets another save against the fear of Romti. So that is wisdom. DC 10, I think he made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's no longer afraid of Romti. It's like, wait a minute, that's just a little shitty thing. And he, yeah.
So is the frighten? Am I thinking of something else? When like they, he still got his action. He didn't
It's
just
a fear
run in
spell that
fear.
you're thinking of.
Okay, cool.
I think the
But
fear
he had
spell-
disadvantage. He had disadvantage on the wisdom save.
Why is that?
Per the
Oh, you're
description,
right.
it says the target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns with disadvantage if the Quasitas within line of sight.
Oh, so
did
that
you
was
say
for that
on
one then.
Quasi? Alright, sure. So he's still free
Yeah.
then. Otto. Or sorry, Uvlal. What are you doing?
So this guy is invisible,
Yes.
so I would have no clue that he's there.
You kind of hear where he is, but you don't know for sure. So basically, you could swing at him, you just have disadvantage.
Cool. I'm just wondering if I would have seen him run over there, and
You
if I would chase
heard,
after him.
you would hear footsteps.
Cool. Well then, not knowing exactly where he is, I'm going to scoot there, take a thunder punch at that guy.
Wow. Alright, so you have flank. Uh, 19. He is going to use his reaction to do a thing. Where is it? Cha-cha. Ting. So he parries your thunder punch. Whoa.
Cool. Then I guess I will try again.
Okay. 26 would definitely hit. For 5 thunder damage.
And
Okay.
I will say parry that.
Alright.
And then as a
Casual.
bonus action, I don't think I can really do all that much, so yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright, so you hear a noise from down the hall as something is approaching. Oh, these things are slower than I thought.
That's good to hear.
No, it's not, because I just saw what he had to the initiative order, and I can see the creature down the hall.
Yes,
but
but
they're
it's
slow.
slow. Right.
It's better than being fast.
You have time to get inside and shut the door.
So he runs, then dashes. Oh, actually, I just realized. I think he is going to take a shot at you. So the spider-like creature pulls out a longbow. So I just was like, oh, he has a longbow. Why am I not doing that? And he is going to multi-attack, pulling out arrows, which he then sends down the hall, and you are in range because it's a longbow. Bonk. 20 versus AC. Oh, it's not. I gotta check. This must be on default whisper for the whole game. 20 versus AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are struck for 11 piercing and 7 poison.
I make my Constitution saving throw to make my concentration check.
Okay. Second shot comes flying down the hall. Dunk. 16 versus AC.
That one misses.
Alright, and a third shot. Dunk. 23.
That's illegal.
That would be another 16 damage. Remember, you did have temp HP. I assume you took that into account.
Yes, I did. I am very wounded.
Okay, so you took those shots. That is it for the creature. Otto.
Oh wait, I have to do a second concentration check.
Yes. Hold the paralysis. Yeah.
I'm good.
Nice.
So, can I find him based on... Oh, shoot, my Roll20 just did it again.
So you basically know his location by noise, because he wasn't stealthing. You just can't see him.
Right.
So you know he's there.
So, yeah, I just want to run up the noise until I feel him, until I bump into him.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you can attack
then I'm gonna-
him. Like, you can pinpoint where he is by his noise. Unless he stealths, then he would be completely unknowable where he is. Which he has not done.
Okay, so Otto's going to move towards him until he bumps into him, and then he's going to cast at advantage a guiding bolt. Now,
So
with him being invisible, would the guiding bolt still make him glow for someone?
Why is it an advantage?
Because I'm going to use an inspiration point.
Oh,
but would the guiding bolt glow still
so
give one of my allies the ability to hit him
well, it would,
while he's invisible?
It would give them advantage, but that would be canceled out by the disadvantage. So it'd be a wash. Same as using inspiration right now. So it'd be a wash attack.
Okay, alright. So I think I'll do inflict wounds instead.
Alright, so you lunge, spending an inspiration to try to make sure you hit. Inspired roll.
Well, that was supposed to subtract an inspiration point, but I guess the ammo tracking didn't work on that one.
Ooh. So you jump at him, but fortunately he was not where you thought he was, and you would miss. Cool. So you hear maybe dodge out of the way.
And I would tell Romty to give to Harry the drow that Uvlo and Hassan are flanking, and that's my turn.
Okay, so Romty goes up and starts distracting this guy, giving advantage to the next attack. Curses at
And that's
it.
Romty's turn.
Alright, Astral.
I will throw a dagger at this one.
Alright, so you throw a dagger at the distracted guy over there, giving you advantage. Hoping
And
he thinks
figure
you're still charmed. 15, unfortunately, would not be enough on the first attack, and he would dodge it. Whoa.
Let's try this again. Oh, there we go.
But 27 would definitely hit on the second attack.
Do I have sneak attack on those?
Yes, because you have allies next to him. Oh, so he is caught by surprise, taking 28, a nasty hit. And that would actually wound him. Okay, anything else?
I would go down here and give Franking for this guy.
Alright, Onyx.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to attack the guy where I have flanking advantage.
Alright.
And auto crit.
So you swing at him. 22 would strike, which would crit him.
He's gonna.
Alright, so here there's the first
So I
damage
need
roll.
another D6.
Yeah.
So 14
Aw.
damage, which would take him down. Oh, as you cut into him.
Okay.
He
Good damn,
falls
that
to
guy
the
was
floor.
I don't see the mage, but I see this guy. So I'll take my second attack on him.
Okay, you come over at him.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
17 would just miss him as he dodges to the side.
Oof.
In order, right? Because it says here that spider thing is going to go twice before I do.
So he, I think, went. He went, I think after Uvlal. Yeah. So I'll move him down a bit.
Just noticed that I was going to get hit by him again, and I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be right.
I'll tell Hassan to to attack where he is.
Yeah.
So he will not be dodging, and he'll take an attack.
Alright, so Hassan blasts at him. 12 though would not be enough, and he would dodge it.
Okay.
That's it.
Fair enough.
That's it for you.
Oh, I know we'd yell to Anvir, "Get in here and close the door."
That's the plan.
The warrior, hearing that, is going to take the dodge action and go 5, which would give Uval an Oppie. If you want to take it, Uval.
He is muted.
Always.
Yeah,
Okay,
20.
21 would strike
21.
him.
Oh, dodging. Shit.
Yep. Still a good roll, though.
Oh, god, yeah.
Sorry, what happened?
He was
21
dodging, so-
would strike him.
Uh,
Go ahead
Yes.
and spend your reaction, and you deal 5. Oh, as you
Yeah.
punch him. He continues moving. 10, 15.
Hassan will take the opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
so Hassan goes for him as well, and you.
I will too.
miss. Yeah. All right. So
Oh my god!
he dodges back and forth, avoiding you all. So go ahead and mark those reactions. Getting to there, he finishes his turn, making sure to block the door.
Wait, is he really blocking the door, though?
Well, you would have to use overrun or tumble to get past him. Or you could try
It
to
opens.
open this
Oh, no,
other
just-
door.
Ah, that door's not open.
Yeah,
I was-
sorry. Only one of
Yeah.
them was open.
Okay, I was confused because I could see straight through it, so I was like, how is he blocking it?
Yeah, so I guess you could go there, open the door, and move past him.
But then I would need to do, like...
Item interaction to open a door.
Yeah, but if I wanted to shut it again, that would be my action, wouldn't it?
Yes, because you have to do action, then item interaction. Or item interaction, then another item interaction, which would turn into an action.
I will open the door with my item interaction, walk
Okay,
through,
walk
and then
through.
shut it with my action. I'll yell out, "Someone shut the other door!"
Okay. The mage goes. He applauds the elite warrior because the elite warrior predicted what he was going to do. You hear chanting in the shadows as a spell is being cast.
Where's Eldwin when you need him? Oh, not that he'd be able to do anything right now.
Oof.
So
I'm not even... I don't know if I can survive this. Jesus.
20-foot radius. So there is suddenly a poof of gas which fills the room.
Oh no!
I take 10 if I save,
Oh,
or
God.
11.
If you save, what do you roll? You take 10 if you save. And the DC, I believe, is 14, but let me double check. Yeah, 14.
That's what it says, yeah.
So that is poison damage, and I think, wait, let me make sure, that might not be instant. Let me,
No, it's start
No,
the
it says
turn
if
of
they
sun.
if they hold their breath or do not need to breathe.
starts its turn there.
No, they're affected even if they hold their breath
Yeah.
or don't need to breathe.
Yeah, so it's at the start of your
Oh.
turn, but yeah, it's just poison
Even
all
if
over
they-
you. Breathing would still, not breathing
Well-
would not matter. Okay, so don't worry about the saves now. Sorry, it would be on your turn, but there is gas all over the place in here.
Oh,
You would hear.
But I want my save.
You do not get your save. You can't
So-
handle the truth.
Oh, he was gonna move first, so let me do that. Sorry, I did that out of order. And he would appear now because he has to concentrate on this new spell. So he's no longer invisible. You would see him poof into view over here, and try to not. Well, yeah, try to make his wisdom save. Can he? Where's your dude? Oh, Romty's under Onyx. That's where he is. So,
Yeah, sorry.
Wisdom save. You can still see him. 12 would make
He
it, I
saved.
believe. Okay. So
Yeah.
he's no longer scared, but he's in a bit of a precarious situation. That is it for him. Uvlol, I need a con save at the beginning of your turn. Oh, so you would make it. I think you still take half.
I think somebody said 10 damage.
Well, here, let me roll it because it's a new round. Oh, well, I have the same problem. It's just taking my spell slots. Alright, so 9 points of damage. Poison. As the gas goes all around.
Cool.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna say run out of gas.
Run out of the gas. So you run out of it coughing.
Can I see this guy? If I attacked him, what would that look like? Would that be partial cover?
See which guy?
The guy in the door.
Oh, so you mean with a
Overlord.
ranged attack?
Correct.
Yeah, you could shoot him through the gas. I mean, you'd probably have some concealment, but not enough. Like, it would make him slightly harder to hit. So maybe like light cover from the gas and the wall there.
Thorn.
Whoopsh. All right, you send the Thorn Whip over there. He is still dodging. Uh, 13 would not be enough, and he uses the cover in his dodging to avoid the attack.
Onvia just watches you walk past the door he asked you to close, like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
We can't close the door with him standing there.
Is he
The door
standing
opens
in the
into the hallway.
Yeah, he is kind of in front
The
of
door
it.
opens into the hallway.
Just shove
So
him.
we gotta move him. That's what I was planning to do, but
Just kidding. If we gotta
Not
move
gonna
him,
matter.
I'm gonna use telekinetic shove.
Alright. So you already made the attack at this point. You're going to have to wait on that. Or
Isn't
wait,
that a
is
bonus
that a
action?
bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
action. Okay, got it. So telekinetic shove, strength save. He barks at you.
I don't speak that language.
Can you imagine that, though? Just, like, getting in a fight with a bloke and he just starts barking.
I think it was
14.
the poor Knoll in the poison that was barking.
Oh, yeah, he's probably in trouble. So,
I think
14?
the 14 is the DC save.
Alright, so he resists. The Drider,
Time for me to die.
you hear him come running up the hallway. Otto.
Saving throw.
Oh yeah, saving throw.
He's going to move down. And, oh yeah, saving throw. Can't I have the saving throw I made when you first said it was a con save and we all rolled?
I didn't use any of their saving throws for those, so I'll say a new one for this turn. You got plenty.
Alright,
of how to
also
deal
watch.
with
I'll lose it now. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
Alright.
we've done the same thing for, like, our spells as well when we've done it by accident.
Yeah.
So you would.
Well, I didn't know this spell, so when he said
17,
con
right?
save, I rolled.
You would take 17 poison, Otto. 14 of which goes to your attack. So
Right.
you take 3 points.
Wait, didn't you? Oh no, you didn't. Just kidding. My bad.
Okay, so he's gonna move down and hop up on this table
Oh.
and send an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
Okay. Pew, pew, pew. So that is you do have he has some cover from the gas, but
Even
Oh,
the gas. So
yeah,
is it
this is a huge cloud
cloudy?
of gas in here. Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, most gas isn't like
It's like a
opaque or transparent or translucent. So I didn't realize.
This is like a thick green fog.
Yeah,
This is like a
it's
cloud like
yeah.
smoke
fantasy,
kind of. Okay.
fantasy gas, fantasy cloud
Fantasy
gas.
gas. All right. Yeah. And how high does that cloud rise?
It would be 20-foot
20
radius, so
feet.
it's filling the whole area.
Okay.
It's up to the ceiling.
I assume the second one hits.
Oh, sorry, you may have cut out. What are you doing?
I think
I
she's trying to
Eldritch
repel
Blast
well.
the guy in the doorway.
Okay, so you are doing the guy in the doorway. They would actually both miss because he is dodging still.
So it'd go to 15.
Because remember, he
Yeah.
started dodging, went through your lines, and that lasts until the beginning of his next turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he goes, hop, hop.
All right, and then I think that. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
And I'll tell Romsey to harry the wizard.
Okay.
Doesn't
Go
Ramsey
down
need to
here.
make a save as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but
Oh,
apparently I need
This
to
is
say
still
what
Otto's
she's going to
turn.
do.
yeah.
Apparently I need to say what she's going to do, even if she doesn't go after me in the turn order. Apparently I need to say what she's going to do
Yeah, what command you sent her
before I
for
end
her
my turn. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to follow this new rule.
Fair.
Yeah. So Romty goes. Go ahead and give me a con save. Uh, 16 would make it. So she takes 13 points of damage, which mostly, or pretty much all goes to her temp. And she's gonna go 5,
Still has one tip left.
15, 20. How much can she move?
40, I think,
40.
right?
Okay. 25. I got her. 30. So she can just get up to the wizard. And go ahead and give me a. Or no, she's harrying. Okay, so the wizard is harried. Astral.
Just a quick question, Luke. What's the symbol for near death? I forgot that you implemented that.
The what?
What's the near death symbol? I remembered you implemented that now.
Oh, if you're near death, it's like the first symbol. It's the skull and crossbones.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that one or the other
Oh.
skull, the second row.
So Astral, you are affected by the gas, taking 28 poison damage as you cough violently. Ah. But luckily you are still up, I assume, just wounded.
Yeah. Okay.
Or actually, you might be near death.
You know what's funny about my near death? I'm at exactly 1/3.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
near death?
It popped up in the chat. It's like the first symbol, basically. It's right there.
If you
No, how much
yeah.
HP? do
Oh,
I have to
1/3 or below. So you might still technically be at wounded, just barely. Or no, never mind. Oh yeah, no, I think you are still wounded.
slightly above it.
Yeah, slightly above near death. All right, so what are you doing, Astral?
If I do, would I have flanking, or would I have to get on the other side?
So if you wanted to flank with Romty, you would have to get on the other side, but the wall there is, you'd be right up against the wall, so you'd be squeezing, giving you disadvantage. You do still have, well, if you get out of the cloud, he won't have cover. You could still sneak attack if you hit. And you have advantage because he's distracted by Romty right now.
So I have advantage and disadvantage, or just?
No, you don't have disadvantage. You just as long as you're inside the cloud, you can't see very well, so he would have a little bit higher of an AC. You'd have cover from the cloud.
Okay. So I do have advantage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Dagger.
At the guy, alright.
Mage.
14 with the cover would miss on the first one.
Advantage.
Oh, right, advantage. So 20. The mage is going to use his reaction to cast shield, and with cover, that would miss him.
Okay, let's try this again. 21.
Over 21. The cover would once again just save him because he has a 22 with cover. With the shield.
Okay. Use my movement to get out of the crowd.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Alright, so he is looking at you, worried as you approach. Onyx, I need a con save.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, at least you made it, so you only take 17.
Can I just say that would have killed me?
Yeah, you can say that.
Even that save,
allow it.
I would have died.
Oh, and
Yeah,
apparently
so
you have a concentration check to make.
Expeditious.
do I need to make it if I don't care about keeping it?
Well, you can
Can I
just drop it then. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seeing Andre looking so rough, I am going to use a healer kit on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did Anvir go already?
Yes,
Did
I
you-
just walked through the door and shut it again.
No, he has not gone
Oh,
since
I mean,
the
since
cloud
the,
kill has been cast.
Yeah, did
No.
you? But you didn't take damage from the cloud kill yet, did you, Anvir?
Not yet. I haven't
Okay.
done that yet.
Okay, that's I was confused.
I
can-
I thought you did, but I guess
I had done it when we had realized it was at the top of your turn, not
Okay,
when you first did it.
gotcha.
and then-
So
I'm
can-
trained in Arcana.
Yeah.
Can I do a check to see if I would know that this cloud is going to float? Because it moves 10 feet per round away from the caster.
Yeah, you can make a check to see as a bonus action what you know about the cloud, or you can use your action to make a check.
I just use my action to heal him.
Okay.
So I guess I'll have to, because to know the proper place to run.
Oh, so I got 13. That's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Ah.
that.
Only a
So
10.
unfortunately, this is a fairly high-level spell. You're not sure what exactly it does, other than what you've noticed so far.
All right, then I'm gonna step right here to be out of the cloud and in the kind of blocking the doorway, and I'll tell Hassan to go attack the caster.
I think you.
Well, he can't. Yeah, he can't attack this round, but go. Huh?
Just go towards the caster, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
15, 20, 30, 35, 40. He can't quite get all the way there. He's immune to poison.
Yeah,
No, he's
Hassan's
immune to poison.
damage. Yeah. All right. So the warrior goes.
He's technically dodging.
He was dodging. Now he's not. He says they're up here, and he will. He's gonna go for Anvir. He saw you spellcast before. Oh wait, no, he
Please
didn't
no.
see you. Although you look like a less armored target, so yeah, he's gonna go. Oh wait, no, you both look the same.
Oh, I'm actually really decently
Odd
armored.
or even Anvir.
Let's go odd because I am odd.
Nope, he is attacking you, unfortunately.
Oh, fun.
Nope,
Whoa.
that's Otto, who's odd.
Yeah,
That is very true.
he is Otto. Ooh.
Oh no!
That could be bad. 8, 9, 17, is 4, is 21 damage with the first hit. He will take a second swing.
Oh.
18.
Is my armor class.
Alright, so you are strong.
Don't even bother. I have 9 HP. I'm going unconscious.
Okay, so you are down
Crap.
within the stuff there, and he's going to take another attack on Onyx. 17.
Wait, did you say you
No.
had 9? Because
That
you
misses.
rolled less than 9 damage.
No,
He's
he
just
didn't.
unconscious.
Yeah, I thought he said he had 9. I thought he said he had 9 HP left, and you rolled
Oh.
6 damage. So,
Oh, did he? I just
uh,
assumed there was no way I was going to live that.
So it was 5 piercing and 5 poison was the damage.
Yeah, that's 10.
So it'd be 1 over.
oh, gotcha. I was looking at 5 and 1, and I thought the 5 and 7 was the crit. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's a little weird because the crit there. But that's it for him. He took his 2 attacks.
3 attacks.
It doesn't
sorry,
matter
3
if I
attacks.
make this saving throw, I take.
Yeah.
Oh,
you would,
God.
Well, if you roll a 1, you will die here. 'cause
Well,
you'll
no,
get-
I mean the poison damage saving throw. I immediately
Yeah,
fail.
yeah. So you get 1
One.
failure automatically, and if you roll a 1, you will die. So keep
It's
that in
just
mind.
a normal D20. Yay!
You can use
You have-
inspiration. All right. Well,
I'm good.
14 will
Thank
make
God.
it. But hang on one moment, because there's actually some guys coming. There's other drow on their way. So you hear footsteps from down the hall. So there are footsteps at the beginning of the round. I was going to roll it, so there we go. Alright, so the Elite Drow went. Anvir, we can still say you made your roll, but one of them is going to come running 60 feet, doing a dash. Then Anvir went, so you made the save, so you get 1 success, and then you get 1 fail from the damage of the gas. The mage is going to go. I'm still alive. What's he going to do? Pulls out his spellbook again. This is not going well.
This is
What if he
this is
just
when the
flying
fog
fantastically?
drifts.
Yeah, the cloud kill.
This yeah, it drifts at the beginning of his turn. So it moves 10 feet away from him.
Okay, sinking downward. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna start moving out towards the hallway. So it floats that way a bit.
Curse my lack of arcana. Ugh,
Curses. What is
I would have
he?
known not to move here.
Man, these are all concentration. That's not good. Alright, he might just have to go offensive.
Or we could drop a cloud kill.
No. No. Yeah, he's he should have memorized some teleportation spells apparently. Oh wait, does he have a teleportation? Oh, he does. Okay,
No.
wait, this might
No.
no, but there's cloud kill in the door. No, he's not getting out of this alive. Alright, he accepts his fate and begins to chant.
Counterspell.
I love that.
Does someone have counterspell?
Yes, counterspell.
Wait, you have counterspell?
Yes, I just generally try not to use one of my
Alright.
2 spell slots on it.
So go ahead and link counterspell.
Could have done that for the cleric. No, I'm joking. Don't worry.
Well, I wasn't close enough.
I'm just being a dick. Don't worry.
Alright, so as he is chanting, you would use your reaction to cast...
Or actually, you know what happened with the cloud kill? You didn't say that he was going to become visible first until after.
Oh,
you
right,
cast it,
he was
and
invisible, so you
was-
couldn't have counted that anyway. Yeah, no, because he was
Well,
invisible.
no, but then later you said that he moved and
It's
then
not
cast.
until he-
Yeah, anyway, yeah, but I was
Yeah.
It's not
looking
until he
at my
casts the
spell to
spell.
see if I had to see him, and by the time I had read it, you'd already cast. So that's what happened.
Yeah, so you couldn't have counterspelled the fog anyway, because he was invisible. That's all I was saying. Because he would have turned visible after the spell was cast. That's when he would have...
Right, but counterspell doesn't say that I have to see him. But by the time I looked it up and read that, it was too late.
A creature
Yeah.
within 60 feet casting a spell.
Oh, you're
You
right.
do
It does
have
say
to.
it up there at the top,
It
doesn't
is,
it? Okay. Yeah. I saw the part where it said you attempt to interrupt a creature. But yeah, when I was looking this up before, by the time I had read it, like you had already, cast it. so.
That actually is a very good tactic with casters, is to cast something big from invisibility. Because as it poofs out, you wouldn't see the guy casting it. All right, so he, you would cast spend your reaction, and it would counter that. So that is it for him. I'll go ahead and spend your reaction. And you countered at what level?
3.
Okay, yeah, so that is the level of what he was casting, actually. So that would work. So... From down the hall, there are footsteps. 10, 15...
Come into the fog.
Shut the doors!
50...
It was my last wish!
Alright, so whoever that is running up the hall. Did I skip the Drider? No, I didn't. Uvlo. You hear footsteps coming down the hallway. Oh, and I need another con save, yeah.
Con save.
Stupid cloud kill. Ooh,
Can I use my reaction to cast Arcane Deflection?
I think so. Yeah,
give
'cause
me
that gives you
+4.
+4 to saving throw. So so you use your reaction, and you would make it, taking 13 instead of 26.
Cool. And I'm gonna hold my breath after I yell out, Astral, no more sauerkraut for dinner.
Wow.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, what?
That was a fart joke.
Yeah, I know. That's what Astral says. But what?
And then I will run up here and punch that ugly guy.
Alright, you take a punch at the ugly guy. Cool.
Where are you?
You would punch the ugly guy. Whap, even with the cover. So he takes 4 thunder damage. And
I
still
will
alive.
punch him again.
Okay. Whoa. You will indeed punch him again. Doing another 5, which puts him near death.
And then I will telekinetically shove him, or attempt to.
He's gonna fail his save. He's okay with that. Whoop.
Well,
Just pushed him out of the poison.
from where he is though, wouldn't it push him here?
Yeah, I guess you can push him either. Sure. I'll say push. He'll still fail a save if he wants to get back out of Oppie range. Alright, anything else?
I don't think so. I think that is all. Yeah.
Wait, can we just safely assume that Knoll on the wall is definitely dead.
Yeah, he's not moving. The
Can I-
drow. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, can I yell to Onyx, if you grab Anvir, I'll get the door. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so down the hallway, more footsteps. The Drider sees his buddy there. Sees some gas. Like, what's going on, buddy? Oh, I see what's going on. He aims his bow over at, I'll say, Onyx. This is a clear shot on you. Pew. Nope, first one flies past. Oh, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So that would be 9, 12. 12 points of damage. 9 piercing, 3 poison. And third attack. 25.
Yes. Yep.
So 5 piercing, 6 poison, another 11.
Ouch.
That is it for the Drider. Does it have Arcana? It might not want to stay there. Let me see. Well, yeah. Let me see. How Arcana savvy is it? No, it probably doesn't know much about the spell. Drow down the hall. You hear footsteps. 10, 15, and 45. To there. Odo.
I will pew pew at this guy again.
The caster or the guy over here?
Well, this one over here, yeah.
Okay. So he does have a good amount of cover with all the people in the way.
Oh, all right. You know what? Yeah, that's true. Now that I've got all those people in front of him, I'll just do the caster.
Okay.
From my high ground. I'll pair on the table.
Yep. So you get +1 to your shots down at him. He is half covered by the desk. So 13, 14. No, the first one would miss. I have the high ground.
Oh my gosh.
No, 14 unfortunately is not enough, and he dodges back and forth. Whoa, whoa. Anything else?
Can I actually? I might. No, never mind. I'm gonna save that. That's all. That's all I got. I'm gonna tell Ramti to, I guess, to harry the spellcaster again, and move around here so maybe someone can get some flank.
Alright, so Ramti is screaming at the spellcaster. From down the hall, you hear some more footsteps.
Little Quasi just like kicking him in the ankle.
Ow, ow, stop it. 45, 50. No, can't get past the guy. Alright, so he runs down the hallway. Ramti kicks him in the shin. Astral.
I will move here, get flank,
Okay.
and stab with my dagger of socket.
So you have advantage on the first attack. And flank. 29 will strike. 22 will take him down. And
Am I able?
the gas disappears.
Am I able to see this one over here?
Yeah, he would have medium cover or moderate cover, but you can see him.
I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at him. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No. It flies past. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, more footsteps from down the hall. 10, 20. Ugh, this big line. You can't get past their buddies. Onyx. You hear something
Okay,
coming down the hall. Oh, and you see this
Yep.
big thing here.
Yeah, I do. And hearing what Ublil said, I'm going to try to grab Anvir and drag him out of the doorway.
Okay, so you can move at half speed, dragging him. Use your attack to grab him. Oh.
All right. So I'll pull him back here. Unfortunate that was my action to move him, but it had to be done. I'll move around to the other side of him if I have enough movement left.
Okay.
That was yeah. And then I'll have Hodson come up also. That's 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I guess that's all we can do this turn.
Alright, so we're going into a new round. Do we want to take a 5-minute break? To
Sure.
stretch and use the
Yep.
restroom? Alright, let's do a 5-minute break. I'll be back.
What? We were taking a quick break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to hire someone to put an AC in the bed?
It did get slightly better from the Oliver and the American, but then the Agile wore off. The Agile after this afternoon wore off. Now it hurts again, yeah.
Someone messaged me when we're done with the break.
Now it's more right here,
We only just started, so about 5 minutes.
right behind my eyes. Other news, I do think that the problem with my right pointer finger is trigger finger, like you had. That was very neat. Well, I was researching like different issues with your fingers and the repetitive stress. I've noticed that it seems to be worse when I do a lot of scrolling, like wheel scrolling in the day. And it doesn't bother me when I play the piano, oddly enough. So it's not this movement, it's this movement, like the pulling back movement that's doing it. So I've been trying to like use my middle finger to scroll today and like use the keys as much as possible to not do that. But yeah, maybe so. But that doesn't explain everything that's going on with my fingers because I have other fingers that hurt too, and I think that that's just arthritis. but I think this one, like being as bad as it is,
Most things
not
I have
just
to
for
do.
us.
Push it all the way down and like this thing. This is not my trigger finger. I can do that easily. This one, there was times when I couldn't get it further than that.
Trey, you're
Did
still
say that-
unmuted.
I'm still unmuted.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
have been for a while.
Okay.
Awesome.
Just making
So you
sure
hear about
you're there.
my finger problems?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Mira even
So-
put in the main chat things I learned today. Trey is a painter.
Wait, what?
Pianist, sorry.
A
I read it wrong.
pianist.
I read it wrong.
You mentioned playing the piano.
Yeah, look,
Uh,
a lot of things. Smart ain't one of them.
sorry, everybody. I swear I thought I'm really embarrassed
No
now.
worries, that could have been a lot more
I
awkward
think you
than
hear
it was.
everything that I said.
Pretty much all I heard about is same problem as you, trigger finger fucked. That's about the gist I got.
Yeah.
Well, I am expecting death. I said it at the beginning and I'm saying it now.
You know, I jinxed us because I said nobody I've played with has ever died. But
We'll see
I
how
have
this
PT.
goes. I'm at 1-1.
I have
Yeah,
PTSD.
sorry about that. I wanted to heal you on my turn, but not being able to drag you out of the way, I was worried if I healed you, then they would just come in and
knock
yeah,
you down
no.
again.
It's fine.
Not like
Yeah.
that ever happens. We
Especially-
never
I kind of
say-
have,
you would
The
still
only-
be prone when this guy attacked.
the only
So-
PC that I've ever seen die in any of my groups, it was on a nat 1 on a death save. So I kind of have PTSD over that.
I remember
He
the
warns us every time.
I may or may not have accidentally jinxed one of my party members once by saying, all you gotta do is not roll on that one. So he had already taken damage from a fireball, I think, so he just immediately failed all 3 saving throws.
Oh,
Alright, I'm back. I've returned. Ready to do this?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, so the warrior is going to pull a potion and drink it. Gaining back 13. Looking wounded now. And then he is going to back up a little to here. Ending his turn. Down the hallway, there's footsteps. As there's a move and a dash. Well, he won't come the whole way because he sees the Drider there. Anvir, I need a death save. You are at
I
one
failed.
failure. Oh, so
No, I'm at 2 failures
I'm
now.
at 2.
Oh no.
The mage is dead. More drow are coming. It's a double move, 60 feet. Uvlal.
cool. I think I can do that. Closing the door would be an item interaction, right?
Yes.
Cool. So if
I think one of
scoot
them
in
is
here
closed, right?
Yeah, I closed
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah.
and close this door,
Okay, so you completely close the door.
and then stand on top of Haas and I can touch.
You can't end on Hassan's space.
Correct, but I can. Sorry, I was only supposed to do that once, but I can touch Anvir to give him Cure Wounds.
I think you have to move off of Hassan's space first.
Cool. Then I will do that.
Alright, so you move through Hassan,
So
moving over
that's
there.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Or 20. Yeah. 5, 15, 20 feet. And then I can move my. Oh, yeah. Well, after. Cast Cure Wounds here. And then move back here,
Okay.
ending my turn.
So Hassan, or sorry, Anvir, you awaken as some healing energy is channeled into you. A drow down the hallway is gonna come rushing up. Strider goes. They are going to stow their bow and draw a. Well, actually, you don't see what he's doing. He's doing stuff.
No chance the door locked when we shut it, did it?
I did not.
I wasn't sure if it would auto lock or anything like that.
Well, last time the guy locked it when he came in. But the door is opened as the spider comes up to it, ending its turn there, and it has a melee weapon out now. Yeah, longsword. Drow down the hallway goes. Running up this way. Behind the other one, Otto.
He's going to move 5 and then activate his Balm of Peace. Using one of his his only channel divinity. And then he can move up to his full movement speed while that's activated, so he will heal Astral, and then 5, 10, 25, and he will heal Anvir, and I'm not exactly sure who else needs it, but I'm going to put it out there for Onyx, and for Uvlol, and for...
Can you get to Uvlol?
I've used 5 of my natural movement speed and 25 of the Balm of Peace movement, so yes, I can.
Okay.
And then myself. And then I will use my remaining 15 feet to GTFO a little bit. And that is my turn, and I will ask Romty to just move.
You, real quick, so you moved here, then you used it.
That was 5, and then I used it, and I used 25, which gave me 25.
Okay, so...
And then I used...
You can't, I don't think you'd be able to do Uvlol, because you have to hit everyone as part of your movement, from what I'm reading of Balm of Peace.
Right.
So, with that movement...
during this action.
Like, it doesn't extend over into your regular movement. It's just during that
movement.
movement.
I thought it like basically doubled my movement, and I could
No.
hit people as I ran.
It's sort of like a dash action with healing, but it doesn't give the healing to your normal movement. It's only during that dash action, from what I'm reading here. If that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Uvlol.
Uvlol, her short legs can't make it to you. Or his.
He's not wounded. He's fine.
Yeah, he's not.
All right, and I'm going to tell Romty to go 10, 20, 30, 40. No, I'm sorry, that'd be 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to go ahead and go invisible, and that is her turn.
All right. Well, before Romty, there's actually a drow down the hall.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. But yeah, we could say after that, Romty does that. So he comes running up. Hup, hup, hup. And also, Anvir, you are technically prone because you were unconscious. Just FYI.
Yep. Sorry, I forgot to add that one.
So Romty moves, turns invisible. Astral.
Does
Drop
because
things.
I know I see it, but does Astral see this crate right here?
See what?
This right here.
Like the table?
No, underneath the table.
The grate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there is a grate down there. Yes, you would see that.
So, is there any way to move the table? If I move myself over there, any way to move the table so it doesn't hit Otto or Rumpy, but still I can access it.
Well, it looks like the grate is currently sealed. You might need some kind of pry bar to get it open. Like,
But is there any way to move the table at first?
Yeah, so if you want to push the table, I guess you could. But Otto's kind of in the way.
So I can't just push it this way?
I mean, I guess you could make a strength check to try to move the table up a little, because you'd be pulling it at that point, but that would be your action.
And Romty's small enough that I'm sure she fits under it if it moves over her.
Yeah, so if you want to use your action, I can say you pull it up north or something.
I'm gonna use inspiration for this.
Okay, give me
Get myself
a
advantage.
strength check. So that would be 10 per... Yeah, I mean, it's not the most difficult thing in the world. It is a pretty solid table. But you managed to pull it up north a bit.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's exhausted. Wouldn't it still be 7?
Oh, yes, that's true.
Wait. I add something to it.
Okay, so...
Oh wait, never mind. I don't have proficiency. Fuck.
Oh,
Never mind. Ignore that.
So you spend your round pulling at this table, but it refuses to budge. Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff on it. It's really heavy. The drow goes. He's gonna run up north. 60 feet. Onyx.
Right. Are both doors closed now?
They are both open. The drow came up and opened them with its item interaction. The Drider.
All right. And we can't close them again because it's in the way.
Yeah, it's probably in the way at this point.
All right.
No one was trying to
I'll
hold the
step
shut or
forward.
anything.
I'll step up and I'll tell Hassan to move up beside me, and I guess I will attack the Drider.
Alright, so you swing with your scimitar. Oh, that is a crit.
Yes.
Asha for 9 points. Slashing it once.
I swear, your second
Alright.
damage roll is always a 2.
Yeah. Second attack.
Oh, yeah, that would strike again.
And
Another 9.
if Hassan's here, can he attack with cover?
Yeah, so you get attacked from the edge there.
Alright.
Nope, 16 would not be enough.
Alright. He is not dodging. That's my turn.
Alright, the warrior is going to pull out a hand crossbow in his offhand. And ready in action. And he says in Elven, get in there. Drow goes, he's gonna come up this way. He has his crossbow out. So he's going to ready an action. Anvir.
I am going to do my last spell slot. I'm just going to chuck a 4th level Moonbeam in that hallway.
Alright, so you send the Moonbeam in there. Go ahead and link the description, then cast the spell.
Yeah, for some reason, all of these, all my 2nd level slots apparently just don't want to do their quick link.
Yeah, you might have to re-grab them or something. Not sure what's going on.
Oh well, it's not the worst, because it doesn't actually do its damage until the start of their turn anyway.
Yeah, so mark yourself with concentration and a timer. And did you stand up? Because it still says you're prone.
Oh yeah, I will stand up, I just hadn't yet.
Okay. And that's where you're putting the Moonbeam?
Yep. And then... I'm just moving up.
Okay, so... Drow goes, he's gonna not look too happy about the Moonbeam, run up here, pull out his crossbow, and ready in action. Uvlal.
Well, I'm gonna do what I always do and Thunder Punch.
Note the spider is not hit as it skitters out of the way.
And Thunder Punch again.
19 would actually just hit the incredibly AC heavy spider, doing 9 points of thunder.
Cool, and then it looks strong, but they can roll bad. So try to push it back into the Moonbeam.
Alright, so it gets...
Strength save.
Yeah. I just want to see... I remember these guys having magic resist. Also, is anyone else getting like some background noise? Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from
static?
Yuri.
Oh, we might be getting some background static from you, Murray. No, normal save. So it does a strength save as you attempt to push it. Cool. It is pushed.
Yes.
Anything else, Uvlal?
I will suggest to Onyx, so maybe we should shut and lock this door. And that'll be my turn.
We can try.
Alright, the drow is gonna come up here, pulling out a crossbow, readying an action. Drider goes. At the start of its turn, I think it makes a con save, right?
Yes.
Okay. 16.
It saves, so it takes 9.
Alright, so it is burned for 9 radiant damage. It yells forward. It moves over to here. Then, how tall are you, Onyx?
I am. I'm 5'11".
Okay, what about you, Uvlal?
6'1", I believe.
Okay, so neither of you are that tall. It does something really creepy as it skitters up the side of the wall there and comes.
How tall is the doorway?
It's about 10 feet, so it would
Ooh.
have to do a little. Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of skittery and spidery, but I'll.
Also very large.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually take up 10 feet worth of room. That's just how much room it needs to fight.
Yeah. Spiders are more wide than they are tall.
That's so sick.
So it probably isn't going to stop there because I'll say it squeezes through, so it's some extra 10 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is it coming to me?
As it comes kind of over on the wall here. Uvlol, you would get an Oppie though as it moves in.
Woohoo. I think I'm gonna hold off on that.
Okay. Well, also as it moves in, these guys who are readying actions are going to open fire on Uvlol. Pew pew. So this guy fires at you with cover. That would miss. The guy to the south fires at you with cover. That would miss. This other guy fires at you with cover. Miss. A bunch of bad rolls. Yeah, so a bunch of bolts just start hitting the door and the side there. But none of them actually hit. And these guys all spend their reaction.
Did we ever get a handout of this spider creature? I was just trying to find
no,
it.
Maybe not. Here, let me show you the horror of the spider creature.
I mean, the token is creepy enough, so.
Does have some more information. So if you have nature, you would know basically kind of what's written there if you have nature proficiency. Big old spider elf. Alright, so that is it for the Drider and all those guys with their reactions. The Drow goes next. It's gonna see that beam and want none of it. It's gonna come over here 10 feet and take a shot at Onyx. Pew. Nope. Once again, the cover gets in the way, making the shot miss. And it draws its weapon, its crossbow. Otto.
Didn't Uvlol go before me?
You know what? The Drider would have actually gotten to make an attack. It didn't have to double move. Wait, did it? Let me see. No, it did. No, it did. That's right. It's squeeze. So 5, 10, 20, 25. Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, what did you say?
Didn't Uvlol go before Otto?
Uvlol went already.
Did.
Yeah.
I hit the Drider
I guess for some reason, I guess we've added people in. I was like, weren't you right before me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
So a couple of...
I thought we were skipping you.
No,
all right.
He did punch the drow and then push it, I think.
10, 15...
Yep. Appreciate it.
I'm
He
going
is missing the
to...
initiative order, though.
No, it's
No, he is. He's in there. It's just a bunch of extras have gotten added in between us, so that's why I thought he was missing.
Yeah, it's just
Not
more.
there.
10,
I see him
15,
now.
20, 25, yeah. Okay, so Otto's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. And... Gosh. I guess I'm gonna start attacking this spider thing. What options do I have here? You know what? I'm tired of missing. We're gonna Toll the Dead.
Right, and just to mark it, he is at a 10-foot elevation because he's up on the wall. Alright, so you cast Toll the Dead at the large spider abomination. It attempts to resist. It would fail. So it would take 14 points of damage.
And that is unfortunately all I got.
Prompter.
I will tell Rompsy to, I guess, go harry the spider and try to distract him from looking at Onvir. So Rompsy's going to drop 5,
Well,
10...
hang on, because the drow goes first. So you give him that command.
Yeah. Okay.
This drow
Yep.
runs down the hallway.
She's going to drop her invisibility in order to do that, is the other thing I was going to say. But yeah, go ahead.
It's going to come here. It's brave. Lean around the wall without any cover and take a shot at Onyx. Bunk. Oh, but no.
When it leans around the wall, does it accidentally get its head in the moonbeam?
No, he's not going to stick his head in the moonbeam. That would be
Singes
foolish.
a few hairs. He's not that clumsy.
No. And he's not actually 5 feet wide. He just kind of leans over a bit and fires around the corner. But he would miss anyway. Romty is going to run up. Now, can he reach the drow up on the wall up there? 10 feet?
Or monkey.
Technically, no. I don't think the monkey. Well, let me see. Let me just confirm. I don't think he has a climbing speed unless he switches to millipede. But she, you guys have got me saying he. Yeah, it doesn't say climbing speed, so she'd have to be a millipede to climb.
She just yells at him.
So, yeah. I mean, is she able to harry, like, just by dancing around and making a spectacle of herself and screeching at him?
I think you have to be threatening to harry, which you can't threaten
Okay.
if it's up high.
Well, too. Well, then
Yeah,
I
she was
guess.
What if she
medium size,
lands
she
on
could.
Hassan?
Am I allowed to, like, would she make the decision to shape change and fly, or would I have had to say that on my turn?
Do you want her to get that close? I guess she could. Now, if
No,
she
I mean, just in preparation for the next turn.
yeah, sure.
would-
You could say she. You could say she shape
Okay.
changes. That's fine.
All right, so she's a bat now, and she's not doing anything to attract attention to herself this turn, I guess. Because she
Alright.
can't.
Astral.
Using my item interaction, I take out my crowbar and
Really
try
wants a
to
knife,
open
right?
the.
All
Yeah.
right. So you pry at the gate. You can make a strength check with advantage
Oh,
if you have a crowbar. Use item interaction to pull it out.
just a strength check.
Yes, to get the thing open, which you do. You get it open, and it looks like a little drainage area that goes into the ground.
How deep is it?
It is about. It goes down. It looks like about 5 feet and kind of curves. It looks like a small creature might be able to fit in here.
Just a small I wouldn't be able to fit in there.
No, it's. I mean, you would be really squeezing if you went down there. Like you might get stuck.
Okay, and that's my action, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but you do have it open now. So any other types of like bonus or move?
I don't think I can bonus that on anything.
Okay.
Nope. But I do move there.
All right. So the drow goes down the hall. He is not going to fire past his guys because he doesn't want to hit them. So he just kind of waits back here for the time being. Onyx.
All right. I will close the door with my object interaction.
Okay.
And so, how does the lock on this door work?
It looks like it is some kind of key lock.
Oh, of course. And it requires both doors to be closed to do the lock, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, you could do something like use your action to try to hold it, which would be like opposed strength checks to keep it closed.
I was gonna ask if I can hold an action to try to lock it with thieves' tools. I know that's
so you'd have to pull out your thieves' tools, which would be an interaction, which would be your action.
right, which
then
I've already
next
used
turn-
mine.
Yeah, and like next turn you could try to lock it if you wanted to, but
Alright.
it might be in by then. Unless
Then
someone
I'm
else
going
holds the
to-
door.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the door
Hold the door.
closed.
Okay.
And tell Hassan if he can reach the Drider to attack him.
Yeah, he can.
Hassan is
pretty
4
tall,
feet
right?
tall.
Oh.
He's 4 feet tall.
Oh, is he only 4 feet?
That's what we've been saying. Yeah.
All right. how tall is Romty?
I mean, she's tiny,
Yeah.
so.
I'm pretty
Alright,
sure
I-
comments are between 1 and 2.
Sure, I'll say
Right.
Hassan can
Yeah.
do a little blast. It's fine.
A jump kick.
Yeah. Well, the force thing. Yeah, 23 would strike. Blast the foot of the thing for 12 force, which I think would wound it. Yep. Anything else?
No, I'll just look at Ovlil now that I've got my door closed.
Well, you could have pulled them both closed. It's fine.
Oh, all right. I will pull them both closed and hold them and say, "Can somebody lock these?"
So the warrior goes 5, 15, 20. He has to make a save to go through the moonbeam. It's a con save. No, he would fail and take 27. Ouch.
4th level, man. It's the only spell I had left.
Cursing, he is going to try to pull the door open with an item interaction. So I'll do a oppose strength check with you, Onyx.
All right. I'll use Flash of Genius if
Okay.
that's not enough.
Genius.
No,
Hey.
he is unable to pull the door open as he is more of a dex person.
Oh, this brings up a good question, though. If this happens again, and I'm sure it will. If Ovlal and I can both do Flash of Genius, can we both put it on the same person for the same check?
I believe effects overlap. You can't stack them, but I would have to look into that. So, like, if you both cast the
Alright.
same
I think
spell,
I'm
you
still
can't do,
level
like,
away,
double
but-
bless or anything. Or, like, the same
Oh, you
ability.
don't have it yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, you'd use the higher one, so, like, if you rolled a 4 and he rolled a 5, you'd use the 5. But I think it's like bless. If you have 2 of the same effects, you take the higher, you don't add them.
All right. Good thing I asked.
Yes.
So that is
Very
it
much
for
so.
the warrior. From outside, the drow just continue waiting, readying in action. Unveer.
I don't know what to do anymore. I can't see my spell to move it.
That's in a good spot.
Hit the thing right over your head.
It is threatening you.
Quick question. He's been attacked by Uval, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
I am going to. You know,
And
I'll
Otto got him
toll
with a
the dead
Toll the Dead as well. Yeah, Otto got him with a Toll the Dead as
Yeah,
well.
Otto did.
Yeah, I'll do Toll the Dead first. Oh no, that's not what I was worried about. I was worried about Uval's special ability when he hits people.
Yes.
I will try Toll the Dead on him.
Alright, so you cast Hold the Dead.
Good old whiz save.
For the record, I don't think you have to see the moonbeam in order to move it.
To a
But I could be
location.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure it specifies you need to move it to a location you can see.
Well, you can link the spell if you want.
Oh, yep.
On each of your turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
But you do need line of. Well, actually, I don't know if you need line of effect to
I don't think so.
move
This is
it.
a weird one.
I don't
'cause
see anywhere in it.
Well,
I thought
yeah,
we
usually
had-
with spell casting you need line of effect. I don't know, like for spells that are already in progress.
Honestly, I think
Alright,
this is pretty
well-
much a DM call.
Yeah, sure. We'll say for now you can move it. Where do you want to move it to?
I will just move it to, like, right outside the door. So, like, it's covering the 4 spaces outside the door.
Okay.
I can't actually move it because I can't see it, but yeah.
The drow are waiting.
Yeah, no, I was gonna move as well.
Oh, alright. So the Drider will take an Oppie on you.
Hassan will give him disadvantage.
He
He already has disadvantage
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
from my punching.
Oh,
might
right.
not matter. 20 versus AC.
Hmm.
Would that hit you?
Oh yeah, sorry, I must have pressed the wrong button. Yeah.
So you take 12 slashing as the spider cuts at you.
Oh,
I have to make a con save though for the
Moonbeam. You can do it.
I'm fine.
Hey.
So you hold
Yeah,
it.
you are.
Well, I'm not fine. I'm close to death.
But you're fine with holding the Moonbeam.
The drow outside is not happy about any of this. The Drider goes.
Did we skip my turn?
No. Did we? Maybe.
I was
We did.
going to
Alright,
lock
what are
the
you
door.
doing? Are you
was
gonna
going to
use
use
your thieves tools?
Item interaction to pull out these tools, and then action to try to lock the door.
Okay.
And Dex, I assume, or int?
It would be Dex. Alright, so you fail on your first attempt,
Oh no.
unfortunately. Unless you can do something to buff that.
I do
Uh,
not think
I mean,
can.
I can use the Flash of Genius now if a +5 would do it.
Alright, you want to flash a genius?
Yep.
Alright, so you spend your reaction and you would indeed lock the door.
No, turn it the other way. Turn it the other way.
You're stuck in here with us.
Alright, so the Drider is going
Can
to...
if I leave the key in the lock, can they not unlock it from the other side?
You don't have a key. You have your thieves tools.
Or these
You can
tools?
jam those in there.
Yeah.
I
but-
mean, you could try to do something next round if you want to try to like break the lock or make it so it can't easily open.
Okay.
Because you
Then
just
I'll
picked
use
it shut.
telekinetic shove on the Drider to try to push it into the wall.
Alright, it will fail to save. Going over there. On its turn, it's going to scurry up the wall more. Going to 20 feet.
Did it leave Hassan's threat range? Or was it in
yes,
Hassan's
it's
threat
going
range?
to leave Hassan's threat range, giving him an Oppie.
Right.
Yeah, 21 would blast him. So he takes 8 force damage. He's going to drop his sword to the ground with a clang, pulling out his bow again. And there's now a drow longsword on the ground. And he's going to take a shot at Hunveer.
Why?
Oh, a couple of shots, actually. I just realized he is way better with his bow. 25.
I don't know if you even need to bother rolling for damage. I have 7.
Well, you say that.
I have 1.
But he will take a second shot at you. Oh, I need a concentration check.
Yeah.
Because that's actually why he's shooting at you.
That makes sense, actually. 21.
Alright, so you hold the spell. Second shot. Boom.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. I have 1 HP. There's no way I am not.
So the spell goes down. Hanveer is prone, unconscious, and another level of exhaustion, and he's going to take a third shot at... What else looks wounded? I think he's going to shoot at Astral.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he knows Astral can be dangerous, and they don't seem to be attacking Astral. So... Longbow. 17?
I believe that hits, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you take an arrow for 11 plus 8 poison.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge this.
Alright, so you take 9 damage instead, as you half the total, I believe. I think they can make an attempt to stabilize even if they're not trained, as long as they're semi-intelligent.
Yeah. I mean, I know you let players who aren't trained try. They just, you know, they have to roll really well for it to be successful. Yeah.
So that's it for the Drider. The Drow outside are going to see the Moonbeam disappear. 10, 20, 30, dash to the door. And they are banging on it, trying to open it, or at least that guy is, but it is locked. Otto.
Otto will run over to Onvir and attempt to stabilize. Oh wait, I have a medicine kit. I think I have a healer's kit. Let me just check. Did I give it to Onyx or do I still have it? Oh, I have it. I have a healer's kit. So Otto will use item interaction to pull that out of his pouch and stabilize Onvir. Unfortunately, I don't have any heals. And I will tell Rompty to parry but stay invisible, so basically the bat is flapping around his head trying to distract. Well, on her
because
turn.
he's flying.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Drow are banging on the door. Rompty is suddenly poking at the Drider, who's confused what is poking at it. Astral.
Was this the drow that locked the door in the first place?
Yes, he was the one who came in.
Is it an item interaction to find the key, or is it would be my
So
action?
you could use your action to search him.
Would it be an item interaction to throw the key?
So you could search him, and if you found the key, you could grab it with an item interaction.
Okay, I do that then.
Alright, so you search him. You would find the key in one of his pockets, quickly grabbing it. What are you going to do with the key? Or are you going to do anything else?
Am I able to throw it to them?
They'd probably have to run over and grab it, because that would probably be another item interaction to throw it over there.
You still have your
probably
movement,
walk
so you
over
could
there and
walk
Yeah,
over and hold
you
it
could
out.
walk over, exactly, and hold it out for them. Like, here, take this.
I do that then.
Okay, so Astral comes up with the key, kind of handing it over to you all. Drows are knocking on the door. Let me in. Onyx.
So if I take the key from Astral, and do I think that if I jam it in the lock, it will prevent them from being able to unlock it on the other side?
You have Thieves' Tools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably make a Thieves' Tools check to try to jam it in there with your knowledge of devices.
Alright, I'll use my item interaction to take it from him, and then just an intelligence check with Thieves' Tools, or still deck?
Well, no, you don't have to make a check. You could just say you jam it in
Oh.
there and get it stuck.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, that'll be
so
my action.
you kind of shove it in there, making sure you get it nice and wedged in. Are you going to just try to break the lock, or are you just trying to temporarily, like, make it unusable?
I assume temporarily, because we're going to want to get out of this room at some point.
Alright, so you're just kind of, you just kind of wedge it in there, making it hard for anyone to get it open.
We could just
Yeah.
burn it down when
And
we're
then
ready.
I'll tell Hassan to attack the Drider again.
Okay, so Hassan, or actually the driver is at 20 feet now, so Hassan can't reach it, because it's really...
It wasn't that one anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well, he still tries. He jumps up and misses badly.
Well,
Yeah.
he's harried, so technically
would've
that would have
been
been
the
a crit. Yeah. But if he
Yeah.
can't reach, I guess that, yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, he's too high to at least without a 10-foot reach, you wouldn't be able to get him.
He's a bunny. He can't hop.
He's not actually a bunny.
Do a
he
little
just shaped
flip
like a bunny.
kick.
He's a really, really heavy bunny.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
And very large, too.
this might be a good time to pause because we're kind of at the top of the round. The warrior can't really get in anyway, but yeah, why don't we call it here and pick it up next time? Do a MVP.
Yeah, so
vote.
easy.
I thought you guys were going to try to sneak past them. Then there was
We're still going to.
after you kill
They
them. I
can't
mean,
see
that,
us if they're
that
It's
is
dead.
off to a
yeah,
bad
that's true. If they're all dead, that's like the ultimate sneaking past. They probably can't see
We
you
will
if
sneak
they're all
past
murdered.
their lifeless
Sneaking
corpses.
past their
Yeah.
corpses.
Exactly. It's like ensuring, taking actions to ensure your stealth. Alright, 3 votes. 4, 5, Uvlol and Onyx. I have a tie with you two. You want to give me a roll off? Nope.
Hey,
Onyx, you are MVP.
Hey.
Congrats.
Thank you.
congratulations. Fun time tonight, everybody.
Yeah, big fight.
Enjoyed it.
Alright, I'll see you next week, and we'll have Will back, so I'll have someone else to shoot things up at the spider on the wall. The
Yeah.
ultimate attack, use a glass, trap it in a glass. Put it outside.
As an Australian, I can tell you that's how you get bit.
You just pull out your gun and shoot it. Fuck you, spider! Pow.
Mate, you think we have guns in Australia?
I don't know.
I mean, if you have
Just
one
burn it
this
down.
size of this thing that
That's
we're
more
fighting,
likely.
then I would say the solution is to burn the house down.
Just throw your,
Well,
throw your knife at it. Hook.
We do have one of the largest breeds of spiders here, which is the huntsman.
Yeah.
We have wolf
But those
spiders
are
in
friendly, right?
Washington. Those are pretty big.
Yeah.
No, we
Oh,
have those here.
I don't know how big
Oh.
the
In Ohio.
huntsman is though.
Ooh.
Oh, it's bigger. It's definitely
Yeah,
bigger than
they're
wolf.
real. Like there have been the largest one
here.
ever recorded was something
Yeah.
like it was like the size of a big dinner plate. The largest one ever.
Yeah, the
recorded
wolf
with
spiders
huntsman.
are hairy, but they're nothing like the size of the huntsman.
Yeah, and I think wolf spiders. I don't know if they're friendly, but I don't think they're like aggressive. I
They're
think-
harmless.
Yeah,
Same with huntsmans. They're pretty like
unless
whatever.
you're a bug, then they're not
But
harmless.
you guys have some really poisonous species though in Australia, don't you?
Yeah, we've got like the redbacks and stuff, and the funnel webs.
Yeah, there's that.
We have one in. Sorry.
There's that fish. If you step on it, it just murders you. I forget what it's
Fish.
called.
The blue ring
We have
octopus.
a tiny spider in
no,
Ohio that's
mate,
poisonous.
There's like 30.
It's 30 what?
We have a teeny tiny spider in Ohio that's poisonous. It's called the brown recluse.
Oh,
and it
that's
looks
worse.
No.
harmless because it's itty bitty. It's not nearly as
Yeah.
creepy as some of these other things, but it's yeah.
No, but I was saying there's like 30 different things in our ocean that if you touch them, you're buggered.
Everything in
Uh,
Australia is poisonous.
Well,
Just how it is.
a really bad thing we have some of the worst jellyfish that you can find.
You're gonna shake some guy's hand, you just fall over dead.
I mean, you're only half wrong. I mean, like legit, it is pretty bad. We have 3 really bad fish, which are the man of war, the blue bottle, and there's another one that I can't remember.
Fox jelly.
Yeah, well, I know there's like we have man of war. I think I don't know if we have them here. I think they're more tropical environments. But yeah, I remember seeing something on like some spiky fish in Australia that if like you step on it, it's kind of like crazy poison that like
lion
just kills
fish.
you.
Yeah, it's called the stonefish.
Yeah, stonefish.
Yes.
Their spikes on their back are as sharp as hypodermic needles.
Yeah, and if you like step on them, they like
Inject
get,
a neurotoxin, I think.
Yeah, you just like
Are they
heart stops
are they
or something.
camouflaged? Are they
Yeah,
camouflaged? Like the name makes it
Yeah.
sound like they
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you the most famous rockfish photo I have.
I just remember watching a video on them, and I was like, I'm not going to Australia. place looks dangerous.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Australia. I just don't know if I would
Stay out
go
of
out.
the water.
Yeah.
Go swimming,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
And you think the fresh
Although,
water
I mean,
is good until. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
probably would swim though. I mean, you're
Yeah.
at you're
That's how they
where
get you.
you're at the Great Barrier Reef. You gotta, you know.
Wear
Yeah.
shoes, although it sounds like it would go right through a shoe if it's a hypodermic needle.
Yeah, I can't
wow.
find the exact photo I'm looking for, which is like this photo where it's like, yeah, can you find like all 4 of them in this photo?
Oh, one of those. So can you like do like Kevlar shoes or something?
There you go. There's a business idea.
Kevlar shoes.
So this
Kevlar
is
shoes for tourists in Australia.
This isn't the-
Kevlar wetsuit.
Just put on some
This isn't-
power armor, that'll protect you.
Yeah, this isn't the photo I was looking for, but it does show how camouflaged they are.
I feel like you wouldn't be walking around in that anyways. But that's
Yeah,
what
like you
Well, I mean,
snorkel
if
or
you're
something, but-
swimming, I mean, you might just brush your foot against the bottom. by
Yeah.
accident.
The good thing about them is they're very dense, so they tend to stick near the bottom. But lots of people explore the barrier reef here, which means that we actually do go like scuba diving along the ground. They're also terrifying because they can survive out of water for like 24 hours.
Ooh.
So after massive floods, sometimes they'll just rock up in your front garden and you'll tread on them. That's not a joke. Like there was legit. Like we had some. Like when we had those horrible floods, not too long ago.
Was that before or after the fires?
After
Floods,
These were-
fires.
the floods were the start of this year. There were literally like hundreds of people just sending photos of just stonefish sat on their balconies.
Get out of here,
So there's some
stonefish.
sushi stuff somewhere who.
At least they know
made
what they
sushi
look
out of
like.
it, right?
Oh,
Are they good
more
eating?
than likely. I wouldn't want